Live with Kelly and Mark, Until Death Do Them Part. Before Cameron Manheim demonstrated her proficiency in American Sign Language and before Ryan Seacrest and the show's resident DJ engaged in a game of love songs, the host of the ABC morning talk show Live with Kelly and Ryan, Kelly Ripa, announced that Seacrest, who had co-hosted with her for 6 years, would soon be leaving. Replacement for him, my husband, Mark Consuelos, in what Ryan and I are calling the weirdest social experiment ever conducted in the country. According to its executive producer Michael Gelman, Live, which debuted in 1988 as Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, hosted by Regis Philbin and Kathy Lee Gifford, has always relied on the appearance that the hosts are a married couple who have invited some unusually glamorous friends over for morning coffee. The hosts, if there were any, were described as this faux husband and wife, only they're better looking, smarter, and more vivacious than your normal neighbors, he claimed. Ripa and Consuelos, stars of the television shows Alpha House and Riverdale, are married. They have been wed for more than 27 years. Ripa jokingly said, "That's 270 in show business years. If every day became take your husband to work day, what would that mean? What would it mean if millions of families witnessed your marriage?" Early in September, around 5 months after Consuelos' debut, I paid a visit to the program on the first 2 mornings of the couple's first full season together. Since no Writers Guild members are employed by the show, there was no picket line to cross. 3 stationary cameras and 3 moving cameras were used to catch Ripa's sleek blowout and her husband's dazzling white teeth. They had developed their rhythms and banter at this point in Consuelos' reign. She was the bubbly cheerleader, glamming up what she called a simple girl from New Jersey. The handsome straight man he was. Insofar as it is possible to tell from watching unscripted television, I was curious as to how much of this was happening for the cameras and how much was actually happening between the two of them. After all, marriage is a different kind of performance, with one spouse playing a role that is, hopefully, complementary to the other. These two appear to be superior to most at that act. What happened after the act? Has it ended? In 1995, Ripa and Consuelos played a couple for the first time at a chemistry read for the ABC serial opera All My Children. With her role as Haley Vaughn, a party girl turned private eye then CEO of a cosmetics company, Ripa was already a TV star. Consuelos was auditioning to play her new love interest, Mateo Santos. The previous day, Ripa's hair was in enormous curlers when the two performers first met in the practice space. "Are you certain you want this position?" she inquired. She pointed to a toothpaste blob she had used to treat a pimple. "Look at what they do to you." Consuelos did desire the position. Both Ripa and he desired each other. A year later, they secretly wed in Las Vegas, and the following year, they welcomed their first child. With kidnapping, bigamy, arson, near-death experiences, and at least one alternate personality, Haley and Mateo had a somewhat more eventful romance. Their characters were written off in 2002 in a move that mimicked real life, and Haley moved across the nation to anchor a talk show.